Hey everyone, Railfan Lily back for another video. Now, this one's gonna be a bit different. I was thinking about the other night making a video to explain the history of this YouTube channel. And I thought, why not give it a go? I didn't just start out with this channel. I actually had 3 before it. It all started back in 2016. I had a small YouTube channel with my name, the name that was my real name. That's actually where it all started. Didn't have many videos, and most of my videos were absolute garbage. But mostly, it was fun just making the videos. After that, the channel fell through, mostly because of viewership just basically was not there. Then, mid-2018, I made another YouTube channel, which actually started the name Mellowetta, which then became Mellowetta97321, with the channel following. Then, with that channel, I made quite a few videos, but unfortunately that fell through. Just due to the loss of the channel. Not due to anything bad, it was more of just I ended up accidentally having it deleted due to change in standards with emails and all that. So I ended up losing the channel, and I decided, why not start fresh? That's when this channel came along. Now, the Railfan Lily YouTube channel actually has a wonderful array of content now, which more or less I enjoy making. I make it just for my viewers, and that's why I hope everyone enjoys these. To be all honest, when I see content that just does not do well, I try to make it work, but if it's not going to work out, I usually cut it. Now, somewhere along that timeline, I started watching a YouTuber by the name of Crafty Fox. Good YouTuber and all, but it makes decent builds. And up until recently, I've been in his Discord. But due to things happening and being railroaded due to just basically some of his viewers were toxic. Let's just say that. But this video is meant to be happy, so I'm mostly talking. From the time I was there, it was pleasant. I showed off builds, even if I didn't even get approval for it. And then also, one of my major influences to make a YouTube channel was actually a YouTuber, a long time watched YouTuber that I watch, still to this day, is Stampy Longnose. Now, if that name sounds familiar, that's because he was one of the OG Minecraft YouTubers. Like back when Java was the thing of the day. Oh, I remember when the chests were just completely full blocks, and those were the days. I love the joke how he made a house out of dark and light chocolate and all that. It's was just an amazing time in my life. So I want to thank Snappy for the childhood memories, as well as another YouTuber I've been watching for a bit, Drama Smith Dreams. She's a YouTuber I came across, I think, a good 3-4 years ago. I started watching the Alpha Craft series, and that's where I came in to her channel. Another good one was, oh god, I can't even remember. I'm telling you, trying to remember all of the history, it's a lot. Now, some videos that I've been releasing, you may have noticed its intro saying, "Hey everyone, Mellow at a 97321 back for another video." That is actually a video that was recorded for my other channel that was sadly lost. But now I am working full-time on this channel. And another thing to mention is I have been posting videos that don't have sound. Now, back then, I barely even knew how to record a video. So, unfortunately, some of the videos, when they did have sound originally, got their files corrupted, or the unfortunate fact that I forgot to turn on the microphone. The history of this channel is a legend in the making, and now that I'm starting a YouTube series that I hope will continue well into the future, and I hope to continue making videos well beyond just what I've been doing. I hope to expand my horizons one of these days. Now, some people have been asking some questions. Like, for example, and these are just a few questions I have written down here. One of them is, what's going to become of the Brookdale series? Brookdale is essentially done. I'm not going... Because of the incident in the server, that was the final straw that broke the camel's back for me. Because since I got LT, I'd been getting nothing but false accusations, and it ended up getting me banned because I got basically framed for a crime I didn't do. So, essentially, even if I go back, Brookdale's done. I'm not doing it because at this point, I cannot. With a server with that level of toxicity, I just physically cannot handle it, nor mentally. I'm thinking about actually completely halting that project completely. And another question that people had, was, when are you going to continue doing tutorials? More or less, I'm glad to do any tutorial. And actually, speaking of, since I'm over here, I'm happy to do these DOT vehicles if you guys so wish to get them for yourself. All I need is a comment asking if I can make a tutorial of one specific build, and I'd be glad to do it. Of course, some bigger ones I'd be iffy on, like, for example, my big fire stations and all that. I'm probably going to be less likely to build those just due to the fact of the sheer scale that those are built in. And then, the fact that I'm glad to make any tutorial also does not mean I'm making any tutorial for payment. Now, that's something that a lot of people actually did get curious upon, because Crafty Fox does accept does only commissions now, as far as recent history goes. But my price is free, because I don't think you should be getting paid just to build just to make a 20-minute video that you're probably never going to watch again. It's just not my style. So, if you guys want a tutorial, like I said, just ask. I'm happy to do it, because it actually gives me content too. Like, literally, for example, I've been looking for somebody to ask me to build the Route Master. I finally got it done after 2 years. Let's just say the last one did not look good. This one looks a lot better, trust me. But yeah, like I said, feel free to ask. I'm happy to do any builds. Do not ask me to plagiarize, though. That is something that I do not ever condone, is plagiarism. It's one of the worst things you could do to another channel. However, like I said, tutorials are always open. Just feel free to ask for any build that you see. But like I said, there may be some limitations with buildings. Another cool thing that I wanted to mention is upon the new channel's opening, most of you probably did not know that that channel isn't exactly perfect, to say the least. I'm kind of getting used to it now, trying to balance both, but probably it's going to remain as a dump site at this point, because I think this channel is going to be doing a lot better with all of that. So another question here is, where do I get my inspiration for builds? Now, inspiration can come from a lot of places, actually. I see things in real life, I get ideas, and sometimes I even take other, like, not as in, like, steal, but other people's ideas to try to make them a reality, is what I'm saying. It's like, they tell me an idea, and I try to make it into reality. Now, some are impossible, but some are easy to do. Another question here is, how do you build those awesome fire trucks? Well, more or less, fire trucks didn't always look like this to me. Believe me, up until about 2 years ago, my fire trucks looked like a monstrosity. Or no, it was up until 4 years ago. Because 4 years ago, I started going with blackout style. Oops, that was my bad. Most of the ways I build these types of vehicles, I start with the basic dimensions. Fire trucks that are full-sized are 4 blocks wide, plus the extra bits on the side, so I already planned for it to be a 6 wide build. Then it's usually about 6 blocks high, including anything up here. I also measure between 1.5 to 1 scale. Another thing that most people have been asking is hang on. Yes. Another thing that some people have asked is, where are people commissioning? Well, a bit of a correction as well as an answer here for your partner. It's mostly just a request. Somebody requests something on either Discord, in the comments, or even it's gone as far back as, I think it's gone as far back as some people have emailed me some of their ideas, but that's not a very frequent occurrence just because of the fact that I don't usually give out my email. Some people have asked what some of the background sound is. I right now currently live in a apartment building, so I practically hear everyone's footsteps. Pretty much any sound that's made anywhere in the building, I'll hear it. Now, sometimes we get lucky and it doesn't catch in the audio, but sometimes it's just not that day. Another question that some people have is, when we see a new build, are we allowed to copy it? Now this one is, some people have some mixed opinions on this one. Me, I believe that you guys can build whatever you want. Like, in my opinion, Minecraft builds, you're supposed to be creative. If you want to use a design, by all means. I actually kind of, let's just be honest, some of these builds in this city do not belong to me. Mostly because I can't build any better. I am horrible at buildings, to a degree. For me, I could take a look at a house and be like, okay, I could build this. And it ends up looking like a house that was built by a 2-year-old. So, yeah, that is why anyone who, anyone who sees that, yeah, they're not gonna like it. And some people have been asking, and sorry about that. Some people have been asking where they can request like builds. Now, that is the same as any answer. Like I said, comments down below, and if it doesn't work, I am always free to be contacted for it. Another person asked, can I feature in your videos? Now this one is a bit more tricky to answer due to the fact that I'm very trust conscious due to the fact of too many times I've just let people in without really vetting them to see if I can trust them. And I've been betrayed one too many times. Like, I shouldn't say one. I should say at least 15 times too many. For example, the original Fire Station 51 actually got destroyed. And it was because I let a guy in that I actually trusted, and he betrayed that trust. So if you want to feature my videos, it's more better to start by basically getting, not trying to say this weirdly, basically I would have to get to know you better, like, because I don't want to blindly trust people that could potentially betray my trust, because like I said, I've had it way too many times where I trusted people blindly and it's bitten me from behind. Another question that some people have been giving me, and this relates directly to my fire trucks responding video, is where are you filming this off of, and do you live in that area? Both answers are yes. I live in a largely populated area, and that fire department actually is not too far from my house. And some people have asked how I'm able to know when they're coming to get pictures or videos. That is largely due to the scanner that I have. And that can come in handy a lot. Another question that some people had was, are you going to do any other games except for Minecraft and Roblox? Now, the answer to that is a lot more complicated than just being cut and dry. The problem with how I can record, I don't have a computer that can actually... Some people have been asking, oh, why can't you use a computer? You have one. I have a Chromebook. And it's barely able to play YouTube videos as is. So, unfortunately, no, I won't be able to record anything until I get, like, a computer that doesn't try to, self-terminate every 5 seconds when I want to play a high frame rate game. Now, another thing is, I'm barely able to stay afloat as is right now. And I make sure that I don't divulge too much negativity into my channel. Because, no offense, I don't like negativity. One, it's bad for your health. No, I'm not one of those hippies that say, oh, this is all bad energy. It's going to be bad for your blood. Or whatever it is. Bad for my skin. To be honest, I found it that stressful situations can impact you. But it impacts you psychologically more than physically, in my opinion. Another person has asked this question is, if we do feature in videos... Man, I gotta reread this. Okay, when we feature in videos, do we have to have voice chat or not? Now, the thing is with that, the people that you hear in voice chat are personal friends. They volunteered to go voice chat, and more or less they turn it on themselves. I mostly am the one doing all the talking. Another person asked... Oh, I can't divulge that information. I'm looking at most of my YouTube comments, too. Oh, speaking of, there was a question a few weeks ago about that. Are you gonna read all comments when they come in, or are they going to disappear like most YouTubers? If I see your comment, I will definitely respond, especially if I know how to answer it right away. Because a pattern in some YouTubers is they go so long answering every comment, and then all of a sudden, boom, it seems like they're not even answering any comments. Now, I get why this is, because obviously you can't answer thousands of comments that are coming in basically as a tidal wave. It's not as simple. It's not the easiest to do. And another person asked, so is your Minecraft world a server or is it just your personal world? It is my personal world, but I've made it so everyone is anyone that is friends with me on Xbox Live can join. Yes. And some people have also asked... Oh, I can't even read that one. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, it's a pain to look through these questions. I think I'm only gonna do 3 more. Another question that somebody had is your music copyright free? Most music that I use, actually, I should say 100%, is well, yeah, I would say most, just to be on the safe side, because some of them are just kind of, they haven't been flagged. Let's just say that. Once they get flagged, well then, yeah, game over. But right now, I am in the clear. I've so far used things that YouTube hasn't tried to claim me on or anything. Another person asked, so this person asked, oh, wait. Oh. Another person asked was, I'm trying to figure out how to best read this. Sorry about this. This person asked, I'm trying to figure out how to best answer this. Basically asked if I have a job. I'm thinking they're meaning because I make so many videos that people are thinking that I don't have a life or anything. Yes, I do jobs. I do work. That's why there's so many gaps between videos most of the time. Is I don't get that time to record. And then the final question is there a way to get shoutouts? In my opinion, shoutouts, while nice and all, if it specifically impacts the video, of course I'll do a shout out to give the person credit for helping with that video. For example, the person that did the two, I can't remember, but anyways, it was the 2 commissions that somebody asked for. They asked for those, and I gave them a shout out during the tutorial. So, in turn, yes, I'll gladly do a shout out if it specifically impacts the video to have a shout out. But yeah, that is pretty much going to wrap up this Q&A / channel history video. I want to thank you guys for getting me as far as you have, because currently, by looking at my analytics here, and currently looking at my subscriber count, I have breached 80 subscribers. I gained 10 subscribers in one day. And it is all thanks to your guys' support. So I want to thank you guys so much. Because every viewer's input on the video, every view, every subscription helps this channel so much, and it's starting to get out there. The next goal I'm looking for is 100 subscribers. Not that I'm saying you need to subscribe. In my opinion, it's your choice. If you like the content, you can do a like. But like I said, again, it's everyone's choice what to do. So, other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you guys in the next video. Farewell.